So this is how we do the top piece assembly. You're going to have your bag of parts that we just opened and that I've taken all out. Not all pieces we will use at this time. So this is what you need to do. You need to take your nipple assembly, or your lamp nipple, and your lock nut, and you need to thread it on about a quarter of the way. Then if you have a hole drilled in like that, you'll actually do a little bit more, maybe a third of the way or half. You're gonna push it through the base so that only a little bit of the nipple is sticking below the surface of the lumber. Put your finger on this to hold it so it don't fall out. Flip it over. All right, that might be a little too much nipple exposed, but we will see when we get it on there. If you have to redo it because it's not enough or there's too much, it takes only a couple minutes to do. At this point, we're going to take this rubber washer, all right, that is in your bag of kit, in your bag of parts, and you're going to set it down. You're going to take your harp bottom at this point, put your harp bottom on top of that, and then you're going to take your steel washer, put that on top, and then you're going to take another lock nut and you're going to tighten it down roughly finger tight. At this point, you're going to take your needle nose pliers and you're going to tighten it up. Now you want to be very cautious that this harp bottom doesn't get crooked or sideways when you're putting it on. It will affect your lamp. And also, depending on how you're putting your lamp base on, you may have it like this, or you could potentially have it like that. That option is up to you. So now we're just going to tighten this down. You're probably going to want to hold that harp bottom so it doesn't move. It should be locked in where the nut underneath should not spin. So you're just going to basically hand tighten this until you get a good seat on it. All right, you don't have to go crazy, and it really shouldn't be able to move if you tighten it up enough. There we go. At this point, you are going to take your socket cap and you're going to thread that on. No, your socket cap. Nope, the other piece you missed. Yep. There. You're going to take your socket cap, which is this piece right here, with the threads, and you're going to thread it onto the lamp nipple. And this is where you'll know if you have too much of the lamp nipple exposed, because then it won't thread down all the way. So you're going to take this and you're going to thread it down. And you want to be careful you don't crush these edges in, this wall edge. If you do, it will affect issues later. And if you look now, you can see there is some thread exposed. And if you are a person that's going to drive you crazy, you can undo everything you basically did and thread that lock nut down a little more so there is no threaded nipple exposed. But you want to get this very tight. What I do is I grab with my finger and my thumb and I pinch it and I twist. And then it pretty much will lock in right where you want it. And that is how you assemble your top piece.